to see what to do. There is a need for light. You need to receive light. And to be able to convert that to something actual, actionable, you need to synchronize both parts, the masculine and the feminine. From the one side of the brain, information needs to flow to the other side, from left to right and the other way around as well. Symbols need to be converted to language and language to symbols very fast. So that way you will be a proper receptacle, a vessel, a receptacle, a receptive being to higher awareness and frequency, and therefore from this union something fruitful will be produced. That's the first part of the work, to have a spiritual cleanliness, and within the body, the feminine, the psychic and the mental, the psychic and the spiritual, or the masculine, whatever you want to call it, the higher, the projective and the receptive parts of you, the intuitive and the active, they need to be balanced within and within a clear, clean nervous system. Your nadis, your nerves need to be calm and strong to receive this kind of influxes and frequencies outside of this physical hologram or projection, whatever, like physical place that your senses perceive as that for various reasons. When you do that, when you harmonize those two, and that's the only beginning, the first part, then you have your awareness, the light is reaching to a place that is timeless. No time. Time is an illusion, as we have said previously, of the mind. The only reason your mind keeps believing that there is time is because it keeps it away from death. Because your brain, your mental projection, is trained to avoid fatalities, to survive. That's not the reason thought. Thought is a creative thing. You can create stuff not only just to prolong situations, but to protect, to perceive, you can do many things. Now it only does this repetitive, let me remind myself of this and this situation and avoid this and that, or go towards. Usually you're not even going towards anything. You're just rehearsing things and avoiding your transformation or healing. Because that's what death in a symbological sense is transformation. When you're avoiding yourself, like, what's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is yourself, your real truth self. And all this fight, there are other there is outside of the physical of the what is apparent. There are beings. There is Mother is there. An energy that guides. It's a general for things to happen and to protect your free will. When we say protect your free will, what does this mean? A very loose explanation will be to have a choice. You do have a choice. When you are beyond the senses, you can choose what life you will live. Every day you wake up, you choose your life. When you are in a state of darkness, in the sense that you are thinking that you're just a being thrown in this earth alone to fight for their life, that's and avoid dying. That's a lie. I'm telling you straight up. It's actually the opposite. You're never alone, and you're not a separate thing. That's the thing with this perspective. You think like there is an outer earth world and you're thrown in it and you're doing stuff, but that's not how it is. There is a unique calling within you, and the reason it doesn't comes out, it's because of fear. Because when I say to you, you have a choice, you can choose your thoughts, you can choose your actions, and etc. There is also a feeling of being completely alone, even if that's the case, even if you can choose to raise up and do the things, you still feel that you're the only one. There is this playful uniqueness that wants to do things, but alone. Another loose explanation for this will be that you feel without support, but the support is always there. You always have spiritual support for your true unique endeavors. And I know you may not perceive it right now, but it's there. There are tools for you to actually perceive it, that you do have a choice and a saying and a hope for in your life. So if you want, you can join a group that I have created, and there are practices there that you can do. They are completely free to see that this is actually the case. Even if you are starting now or not, you need to see it. Don't take my word for it, just try it. You can go in the description and check it out. Go in the group and try it for yourself.